my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica, and today's video is another check-in with my Def Leppard panning project. Let's get panned. And I do have my Def Leppard t-shirt on that my dear friend and sister Lynn sent to me. I remembered to put on a Def Leppard shirt today. Yes. Now, I did help to create this panning project with Deb B and Andy from Andy Does Stuff. Of course, I will link their channels in my description box. And this is a part of a Pantastic Ladies collab. Now, I've given you the premise for this particular panning project in every check-in video. But if you're new here and you have no idea what this is about, let me tell you what it's about. So Deb and Andy and I picked 24 song titles from Def Leppard. And with each song title, there's a corresponding prompt having to do with makeup, obviously. And you can do it a couple different ways. You can either pull in all the products at once and have different usage goals, or you can do it the way Andy and I are doing it, which is a roulette style. So what I do is I randomly select 5 song titles with the corresponding prompts, and then I give myself usage goals to use between one check-in to the next. Now, my usage goal is to use each product at least 10 times from one check-in to the next. If I've used the product 10 times from one check-in to the next, then I will cycle the product out and select a different song title at random with the prompt, and then figure out what product I'll be using to use 10 times. You probably should go to Andy or Deb's videos because they explain things a lot better than I do. I always make this way more complicated than it needs to be. So I do have 2 things I'm cycling out, right? No, 3 things I'm cycling out this time, and 2 things I just didn't use the 10 times. So they'll be staying in the project until my next check-in. So let me read to you the song titles with the corresponding prompts. I'll show you the product that I chose to go along with that, and then let you know what my usages were since my last check-in. Okay, so the first one is Animal, song title from Def Leppard. That's one of my favorite songs of theirs. The prompt is cruelty-free product or has an animal on the packaging. Now, that was a little tricky at first because I don't really have any makeup products other than eyeshadow palettes that have animals on the packaging. And I don't want to pull any eyeshadow palettes into this panning project because I use different palettes every day. That would be pretty hard for me to use a specific palette or a specific eyeshadow 10 times. I don't know that I could do that. I just don't do my makeup. I mean, it's just not something I do. Anyway, so I decided on grabbing the e.l.f. contour palette because everything I've heard about this brand is that they are cruelty-free, right? I hope so. Or this didn't work, but yeah, I still used it. And this is the shade that I chose to use 10 times between my last check-in and now. And I used it 8 times. I'm surprised because this is something I often use when I put my eye looks together. This shade right here just helps me blend out my matte shades a lot of times. And I thought I'd used it 10 times, but no, I only used it 8 times. So this will be staying in my panning project, which is fine because I know I will use it at least 2 more times, if not more than that, to my next check-in. And I've had this forever, but it still works really well. And I've panned the crap out of that shade. Yes, I have. Okay, number 2, the song title is Armageddon It. And the prompt is something you would save if the world was ending. And I grabbed my BH Cosmetics Bellini palette for that prompt and song title. I love this blush palette. It's so gorgeous. It's got 6 shades in here. Love peach tone blushes. And I think the only one that I didn't use was this one right here, the shade Georgia Peach. All the rest of these I used throughout between the last check-in and now. And this shade here and this shade here, you can kind of see the under packaging part. So I'm getting ready to pan that one. That one's the one I typically go for. And I did use this 10 times. So I'm cycling this out and I'll be grabbing another song title with the corresponding prompt to pull in. Yes. The next one is Foolin', something you thought you loved or hated, but ended up hating or loving it. So I grabbed the Maybelline New York Superstay Vinyl Ink liquid lipstick in the shade Unrivaled. And I used this once. I don't know that it was smart for me to pull this into this panning project, but I'm going to keep it in and see if I can use it 10 times or 9 more times until the next check-in. If I can't do that, I'm just going to cycle it out and do something else. This is just a very different liquid lipstick formula for me. One of my amazing subscribers told me to just shake it for like, I don't know, 30 seconds before I apply it to my lips. So I'm going to do that. But it's just a very watery, weird formula. But I want to keep using it because I love the shade. And I used to really love this when I first got it, but I don't know, just not floating my boat right now. But I really do want to keep it in, obviously, and use it 9 more times until my next check-in. The next one is, have you ever needed someone so bad, a product you constantly repurchase? And for that, I grabbed my Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator in medium. And there wasn't a ton of this left, and there's hardly any of it now, but I did use it 10 times. I did. I love this base product. It's just a beautiful finish. It's very skin-like. It's not a ton of coverage, which that's what I'm going for, is not a ton of coverage. And I did purchase another tube of this because I thought maybe I'd run out of it between the last check-in and now. But I mean, it's just the dregs are in here, just barely any of this left. So yes, I'm cycling this out this time. And then the last one here was, where is it? Let's Get Rocked, an alcohol themed product, shade, name, or packaging. And I chose this. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in 010 Popping Champagne. And this has been in the project for a little while because I just couldn't use it the 10 times, but I finally did. Finally got the 10 uses out of this. And this is gorgeous. It's a beautiful, obviously champagne toned highlighter, but it's a really lovely formula. It's very blingy, but also subtle. It's kind of a good mix of the two. So yeah, I'm going to be cycling out this, and this. And I think what I'm going to do is, because I don't really have a lot that I haven't used yet. There's like, yeah, 2 or 3. So I'm just going to grab them off here rather than sitting here trying to cycle through and selecting the same numbers over and over again. I'll just grab them this time. My goal is to get through all the song titles and prompts, get through each one of those, and then I'll recycle them because this is a year-long panning project. Okay, so I'm going to go with Bringin' on the Heartache, which is an item you love that you can't replace once it's gone. Okay, not sure exactly what that's going to be. And then the next one is Pyromania, a product you want to set on fire. That should have been the lippy. That's what I should have. And then the last one here is Unbreakable, product that has sturdy packaging or isn't easily broken compared to other items. Okay, so those are the 3 I'm going to have to figure out. So I'm going to give myself some time to do that, and I will either come back later this morning, or I'll come back at the end of my day and I'll let you know which 3 products I chose that are going to be pulled into my panning project. So I put my makeup on. This is the look that I put together for Charlie's Peanut Butter Beauties Instagram Singles Cruise Challenge, based on a look that I chose from Greece. And I really love how this look turned out. I really do. I didn't film the look, but here it is. So I did grab the 3 products that go along with the song titles and the corresponding prompts that I'll be pulling into this panning project. And then, of course, on or around the 25th of August, I'll check in with you about my progress. Okay, so let's start off with the first one, which was Bringing on the Heartache, an item you love that you can't replace once it's gone. Now, I probably can replace this, I guess, but I know I won't replace it. This is the IBY blush in Sunkissed, and this came in an Ipsy, I believe, or maybe a BoxyCharm, and I love this blush shade. You look at it, it's like, great, it's kind of a dusky rose shade, but I love it. I think it looks beautiful, and I have this on my cheeks today, and I just figure I know that I won't repurchase this. Maybe this is available on the IBY website, I don't know, but I know that I will not repurchase this. I mean, will I? I just probably won't. I have so many blushers that I just don't think I'll repurchase this. Maybe, but I'm pulling it in for this song title and prompt. The next one is, what was it again? I think it's on the other side here. Yes, it is. Pyromania, a product you want to set on fire. I don't really have anything in my collection that I really want to set on fire. I mean, that lippy, although I do have the lippy on today and it's working great. It really is. I just shook the ever-loving you-know-what out of it and it worked really well. I really like it. I love it, actually. So I changed the prompt a little bit. I thought, what about an item that I think is on fire? And I chose the Josh Cosmetics highlighter in Luna. This is such a beautiful, blingy, see it from outer space highlighter. I mean, it's, you know, very glary off the lights, but this has been in my collection for a while. Steph gifted this to me, and I just really want to use this. And I feel like this is on fire. So kind of changed the prompt around a little bit, but you know, I can take some creative license and do that. And then the last one is Unbreakable, product that has sturdy packaging or isn't easily broken compared to similar items. And I might be cheating a little bit on this, but I grabbed my Revolution Beauty Cream Bronzer, and this is in the shade Light. And when I first got it, this was really hard to open. And I don't know, I must have done something to it to make it easier to open. Oh, maybe not. Okay. I just feel like this is very sturdy packaging. I mean, it's plastic, it's hard. Like I could, you know, throw this and I don't think it would break. And it's not always easy for me to open it. And I really want to get use out of this cream product because I love it. It's gorgeous. And if I don't pull it into this project somehow, I just forget I have it. I won't use it. It's stupid, but I love this. So yeah, this, and this are the three products I'm pulling in that are joining this and this. I did use this again today too, so I only have one more use, but I'll continue to use it. Of course I will. I've been using it forever. So those are the 5 products that I will be using from now until the next check-in. We'll see what my, if I reach my goals of 10 use per each item until the 25th of August. I've used the Lippy again. Yes, well, I have 8 more uses of that. I do. Anyway, I could sit here and talk about my feelings about the lip product forever, but let's just wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. I love to chat with you guys there. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video, but in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself, be well, safe, happy, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.